I'm going to show you exactly how to get to 12 wins in a classic challenge using this deck right here, because it is extremely broken and you don't need to have played it before for me to help you win a classic challenge. So let's get started. Hope you enjoy the video. Facing off against Real Attica, and take a look at this hand, yo. What do you think I'm going to do? What do you think I'm going to do? It's going to be a lava. It's going to be a lava, and he also happens to go with a lava as well. So that's mainly what I do in most games, just because this is how brain dead the meta is. You just go lava first play. Try and only do it when you have barbs / eye drag / bomber in your hand, so that in case your opponent goes opposite lane pressure, you can still defend it and not get 3 crowned. And we're bringing a snowball over zap for this very reason. It makes beatdown matchups a lot easier. Like lava is way easier, giant is way easier, and those make up like 70% of the meta right now. So if you can beat those 2 decks or give yourself a good shot against them, that's what you want to do. So we only have one answer for these. Obviously, we're gonna barbs on top of them. But that's kind of my strategy, is just going lava first play. If he pressures, we use like the bomber. Maybe depending on what he plays, we use the barbs or something. The whole like idea is, once we go lava hound, you want to back up the lava hound or play defense. You don't want to well, I phrased that wrong. You either go with a lava loon push and play very light defense, or you just play defense, because you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't do both. You can't do both. So you need to, if you're going in with the lava, you need to make sure, this is mainly for single elixir, by the way, and double you can defend a little bit easier because you have more elixir. But yeah, I mean, that tombstone also, I don't think pulls the balloon because it's like really deep, which is good. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not gonna pull it. All right, nice. So that's pretty good right there. But I mean, tombstone lava is kind of a difficult matchup, but we have the eye drag minions, so as long as we're being careful not to give him like good arrows value and stuff, and we're not like down elixir all the time, we should be fine. Nice arrows, those are really satisfying, yo. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? So once I go lava, I'm backing up the lava. It's kind of hard to demonstrate in this matchup because it doesn't really apply that much. But like, once I'm going with my lava push, I want to use my spells on offense. I want to use, I guess, what, balloon mainly. Excuse me, balloon or eye drag mainly. Minions aren't really something you put behind your lava push very often. Not in this deck. You have better options, and also people can kill the minions really easily. And so here, all you can say I'm doing is making him spend all his elixir on defense, because obviously he's going to defend my pushes if he plays defense the whole time. But you know, words of wisdom, if he's playing defense the whole time and spending all of his elixir on defense, he can't spend his elixir on offense, guys. So that's what happened there. We just took the lead, and then we just kept the lead by playing even more offense, baby. GG. Bobby Fischer, that's a famous Valorant player, isn't it? Yeah, pretty sure. Or no, it's Moncala. Sorry. Lava first play. Very surprising. I know. Very surprising first play there from me. Basically, we have a Tesla. Well, he has a Tesla. There is a Tesla on the board, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we're saying right now. So we're gonna go with bomber in case he goes like skellies or something. That is interesting, very intriguing, I would say. So myself, we'll go balloon here, and the Tesla will kill literally everything. Tesla is the best card of all time. Argue with the wall. And so he probably has another Tesla. Yeah, but that's good for us, because that means he won't have another Tesla immediately. I think by the time I go with my next lava push, and we're up 800 damage, so we're still chilling either way. But yeah, I mean, he can cycle pretty fast, but honestly, if we were to go like lava at the bridge, unfortunately we can't do that, because I do need to arrows here, and that's kind of unlucky, because I wanted to go lava the bridge since he didn't have his Tesla. But it's okay, we can just start up another lava push. And since he just went in with drill and wall breakers, we know that, you know, okay. I was going to say he can't really pressure us very well, and I guess I was right, because Ice Golem guards is not a very good way to pressure a full HP Dagger Duchess and a player with a bomber, so that's fine. And we'll just go in here. That's kind of another big timing thing with Lava Hound, is figuring out what he's playing. And even if you don't know exactly what he's playing, if you see him play what are most likely his win condition and support troop, or 2 win conditions, you know it's a good time to go in with your lava, because how is he going to pressure you, right? Like, so that's something you can apply to every single matchup regardless of the matchup. So knowing when the safe time to go lava is. Obviously, look, he just burned his big spell, and we know he can pressure opposite lane, but he's down elixir, and we have barbs in cycle as well, so it's going to be kind of hard for him. And that's why we like dominating, because this deck is very easy to play. It's like why we like playing it. It's, you know, very simple, very easy defense with the barbs, very easy defense with the eye drag, easy offense, I guess, with the snowball as well. Snowball's also kind of heat on defense. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's like really cool. And so that's nice, because I was kind of scared the other cannoneer was gonna take my entire balloon, and we didn't want that to happen. And so obviously it happens now, but he set that up pretty well with the defensive drill, and I'm fine with him going defensive drill any day, you know? Like, defensive drill, guys, words of wisdom, Omar's words of wisdom. A defensive drill is not an offensive drill. Oh, he said it. Lisan al-Gib. He said it. That's gonna be tower right there. And so we do get bludgeoned by the wall breakers, but it's still okay. GG's. Pretty good win right there. Darhan from Sandstorm GER. This guy has too much affiliation going on. SSI Darjan. He's Sandstorm GER. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Let me tell you. Let me make a fool of this guy and show you he's not the real deal. Let me tell you. So basically, what I like to do against Little Prince players is always make sure that I can try and get this bomber connection, which is going to get damage on the Little Prince as well. And as you can see, now I don't have to play anything else, and we do take a hit. But that's kind of something you can do with ranged units, because I think the bomber outranges the Little Prince like barely on the first shot, so he's going to get that hit. And that hit's pretty big, because it means you can not have to spend any more elixir on the Little Prince and whatnot. I guess I did arrows it, but that's, you know, against Little Prince players, typically they always have another air counter, and this one happens to be the big red bird, so we're going to be able to... he has arrows. I don't really want to... no. Oh no, I thought we were gonna kill that egg. Oh my goodness. I'm throwing, chat. I'm throwing. This is a hit, so I'm perfectly okay with this. But against Little Prince players, like I was saying, the key is making sure that we're not feeding them value, I guess. So you don't really want to push into a Little Prince very often. So if he plays a Little Prince on your push, that's one thing, right? But you don't want to be the one pushing into Little Prince, because you're just going to feed him value. And a lot of the time with like decks like these, unless we get lucky with the, I guess, the Evo Palmer, we can't kill it. We really can't kill it. I mean, minions are never going to get anywhere close to him. He's not going to let minions on his tower, you know. I kind of hung an eye drag there, and that's my fault. I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to lava in front of it. But yeah, that's what we got to do. We always got to make sure we're not giving him value from his Little Prince. That's the biggest thing. So here, it's kind of nasty. This is a little nasty. Bomber will get a ton of value here though before he arrows, and we're snowball on defense just to make sure that we don't take 500, 600 extra damage from the knight. And so now we have a barbs in cycle. I'm ready to play these bad boys, and he goes giant at the bridge. Yay! Wow, like I can feel with the neutrons buzzing inside of this man's head. I can feel them, man. I can just, whew. So we're going Little Prince on offense. So he's officially given up on playing defense, and that is probably smart, because I don't think I can defend this either. Jesus, can we? Wow, that's actually just brilliance, just brilliance, man, just brilliance. So I will kind of make sure that we're not getting 3 crown. I don't think we're getting 3 crown regardless, but here this should be very nice, because okay. This looks way better than it is right now, because I'm not going to be able to touch that king tower. It's going to be very difficult, because he has a phoenix, lightning, arrows. It's going to be really tough to actually get damage, and plus he has a phoenix that I can't really deal with, because he can just slap these mini tanks and stuff in front of it. He's got the ability. He's got 2 mini tanks. Can we call? Oh, jeez, dude, that was not supposed to happen. Can we call the Phoenix a mini tank too, or nah? Because I kind of feel like it is. And we're gonna go after the Guardian, aren't we? Oh, wow, reverse psychology, baby. W. Barb's coming in here, and we should take a couple of slaps from the Guardian, but it's all good. I mean, we're just slowly putting ourselves in position to win the game. And even if we get like, well, I don't want to say that. Even if we get like 40 chip damage, it's not a big deal. Oh, well, it kind of is a big deal. As long as we're playing good defense, that's all that matters, because we're playing with the lead right now. We're playing with the lead, so he has to come on us, to us. God. Astaghfirullah. This is good. This is good. We just have to focus on defense. And like we did versus that lava player, the best way sometimes to focus on defense is to play offense. The problem is we can't give him a counter push. Whatever I'm doing, I need to make sure that his support troops are dead. That is my number one. My number one goal is to try and break through. My number two goal is to make sure that if I'm not breaking through, he's not getting a counter push. So here, as you can see, he's just kind of going solo giants at the bridge or at the pocket, which is good for us because that means it's unsupported, which means it's way easier to deal with. And you know, we traded a balloon death bomb for a giant hit, and we're already up damage, so I'm perfectly okay with that. And so here we're just taking that lightning and arrows. He doesn't, you know, have a reset for the eye drag if we're going with the lightning on offense. So that's going to be GG's versus probably the toughest deck you will face in your classic challenge grind. This one is really difficult to beat, and we just manhandled him, so GG. I may or may not have lost my last game to P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam with Mother Witch and arrows and Little Prince, and it was very embarrassing, and I don't want to talk about it, and I'm cutting it out of the video because it was very embarrassing and I got absolutely demolished. There's a reason we have 3 wins or 3 losses, okay? So let's just put that in the past. All right, let's just put it in the past. Everybody loses some games. All right, so now we have Xe, Mega Minion. We send in the balloon. Obviously, if he has NATO, he should tornado it to the King Tower here, but this should still be very good for us. He goes like that instead of going NATO, which is free tower. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to take the tower that easily, but even if he did have NATO, we were going to be able to get at least a balloon hit or a connection from our, what, eye drag? Yeah, that's the one I didn't say. We were going to get one of them on the tower, and it looks like he's just playing giant beatdown, but he has Xe instead of like maybe a Little Prince or something. So he's not actually running NATO, which is really good. I mean, when you face the Executioner without NATO, it's really easy, guys, because it just doesn't line up its shots. So put your balloons like off center. Put your balloons in a weird position. Obviously, if he has a single target unit like Mega Minion or Phoenix, if you know he has it in hand, you don't want to do that because you're just feeding him free elixir value. But do what I did and kind of space out your lava and your loons. That way the Executioner can't really get good value. That's what we do when we face Xes. So yeah, Cheems is going down, and we're just going to do the same thing again pretty much. If we see his Mega Minion, that's okay. iDrag solos it. And so now he's going to have to deal with both of these. We're going to snowball just to make sure that we can keep our lava alive. And yeah, this is just already over. I mean, he's going to get probably like this tower and probably another based on how I play the game out. But it's okay. It doesn't really matter. As long as I'm setting up a push for double elixir to take his tower here. So we're going to play very light offense. I think we're going to go lava in just a second, and then wow, I wasn't expecting him to get back to giant so quickly. We'll just go eye drag here. I probably should have gone barbs. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're going to lose our tower regardless, but he spent so much elixir on offense that he's not really going to have much for defense here. He goes arrows too. Yeah, that's a bit of an overcommitment. And so here we're just going to space out everything because he has Xe, no NATO, so he's not going to be able to hit everything. And yeah, that should be GG's. Mega Minion messed up too, but even if he hit the Mega Minion, we did have Snowball, and so that's GG's. I mean, basically, I could have played that a lot better, but still, GG, easy. So the other guy had too much, like, affiliation. This guy's just, I don't even know what this guy's got going on in his name, yo. We got Princess Skellies now. That's interesting. Princess Skellies is always, you know, usually log bait or something like that. I guess it could be some exotic, like, Royal Hogs mini P.E.K.K.A. deck, but let's pray that it's not, okay? Let's pray that it's not that. What should I do? What should I do? What should I... Ugh, what? Rascals in 2024, yo? This guy does not have his head in the game, bruh. Get with the times, yo. Yo, let me know in the comments if you're still watching. Let me know, when's the last time you guys have faced Rascals? If you're at 5,800 trophies, it doesn't count either. I want to know the last time you genuinely faced Rascals. Okay, let me know. Let me know in the comments. That's my question of the day for you guys. All right, but I mean, oh, dude, that delivery hit so hard. I was not expecting a delivery. Luckily, though, that princess is not doing her job over there. So we're going to go minions and We're gonna take this free tower and basically, I mean, I'm making it look easy, but it's really just, you know, basic understanding of lava and how the game works, and just a completely busted deck, guys. I would 100% recommend playing this deck this season in challenges if you're trying to get grand challenges, classic challenges, stuff like that. Also, I have a grand challenge guide I posted a couple of weeks ago. It's still applies. I mean, you could just find it on our channel. I just posted it recently. So if you are feeling confident with your... Ooh, that's not a good play at all. It makes the princess be targeted by the tower, but the Evo Skellies kind of threw me off guard there. But yeah, I mean, if you're feeling confident and you think you can win classic challenges, I'd say, like, if you can consistently get 12 wins like 3 or 4 times in a row, move on to grand challenges and check out that video. I will probably not link it in the description because that's a lot of work. So we're gonna use the snowball trick now. You can actually snowball a princess onto your tower, and yeah, there you go. Free defense for only 2 elixir on the princess, and you don't have to waste a troop, which is very nice. So we're just gonna chill, rest 30 seconds more of this game. It's pretty simple. You know, this is usually how it goes. You take the tower early in the game by being extremely aggressive in single, and from there you basically just play defense. And I think we should defend all this pretty well. And he has a poison, no rocket, so we don't have to worry about that either. Arrows. Oh, beautiful arrows. Eye drag. Yeah. Oh, that was clean. That was clean. It didn't really matter. It was still GG's, but it was clean. Yeah, that was clean. So that's going to be it for game number 10. And now I think we will be just 1 game off. So just 1 game away. I hope I get it. Yay. We are at 11 wins, guys. I've never won a classic challenge before, guys. I'm playing. We've been here before. We've been here. So we're 11-1. I told you about that unfortunate engagement, circumstance with the Mother Witch. I told you about it, and it was very unfortunate, and I don't want to talk about it again. Okay, I was just reminding you that is the reason. Okay, we just kind of got harassed by the Mother Witch. Unconsensually. So basically, it looks like we're facing Giant again, which is always fun. It's the best deck in the meta, best deck maybe of all time. Everybody can play this deck. So probably, if you don't actually end up liking lava, if lava's not your thing, Giant probably isn't either, but Giant would be the next thing I'd recommend, because Giant is just completely broken, and you're going to be able to, you know, win probably just as easy as lava, if not easier. But I mean, that's why we bring the snowball in. I mean, I really can't explain that. We defend his push, you go in with lava, you go in with the balloon, you snowball. Like, that's what you do just against the Giant decks. Because usually they won't have anything to, like, Phoenix, they'll play Phoenix, they'll play Little Prince Phoenix. If they're smart, I guess they'll space them out. But the thing is, they really have, like, nothing. Those minions are overkill. But yeah, they really have nothing besides the Phoenix. So they would assume the Phoenix shreds your balloon, because it usually does, but most people don't run the snowball either. And so now that we have snowball, we're just going to be able to snowball and take a free tower, because they'll assume that all they need is a Phoenix to counter, or a Phoenix plus Little Prince. And you can snowball probably usually the Phoenix, because he does way more damage than the Little Prince, and then you'll take a free tower, which is very nice, very helpful. And so it looks like, speaking of free towers, we're going to hand this to Paolo here, because we are not defending this. We're going to go eye drag up here on the Little Prince to actually make it so that I can keep my lava alive and actually go in with a push. That's kind of the important part. I need to actually have a lava hound with some health to tank for my balloon here. And so here, I think a snowball is fitting. We go snowball, we'll go minions, he goes lightning, and that should still be a hit from us. So that's nice. We'll take that hit any day of the week. And we have a counter push here, which is very nice. So we'll go lava here, just because we do have an eye drag that I want to do something with. So that's not too shabby at all. I'll go Evo Bomber here, because the Fisherman's going to pull him in, and we're going to do more damage. And he Phoenixed over there like a dummy. So now we're going to be able to just hit him with a snowball. Well, I guess, never mind. He does have that lightning. I kind of didn't think he was back to it so fast, but oh. Wow. You know, I wish that happened to me in meaningful games. You know, I wish when I was pushing top 50 in the world against Giant for the 17th time in a row that happened to me. But if it didn't happen, we would have been able to just go in with another push and eventually win anyways. But, I mean, that's just... Well, that's just I'm very pleasantly surprised at that, man. I enjoy that a lot. So okay, basically hit him with this. I didn't need that. I didn't need that. I'm just playing cards at this point. It doesn't matter what I play. We just spell cycle and we're going to be able to take his tower down. And that's it for the 12 win classic challenge guide. It's really easy, guys. Just follow along with what I did. Try and analyze how I played. I tried to explain myself. If you didn't understand anything, I will clarify in the comments. We also have a Discord server if you want to hang out there. But yeah, that's the 12 win for you. There you go. That's 12 win. Definitely recommend using this deck, even if you've never played it before. Either this or Giant. The chest isn't really anything cool. It's just for reps, just to get practice. So, GG, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, and goodbye.